Hello everyone, welcome back to yet another video of the 100 days to CLAT series, and this is day 55 away from the CLAT exam, and this is a 100 days ka series wherein we could create an accountability system wherein I tell you guys my tasks of the day followed by the hours and the observations and all, and you guys can comment down below if you guys need any help on any other aspect of your preparation. And I also happen to create a small telegram channel wherein you can post your queries and the people of the community will respond to it. I mean, it would be an aspirant to aspirant advice. So this was day 4 of the boot camp, and I will tell you guys how the day 4 went and how the entire boot camp experiences was, and a few learnings which I made. I will still ponder on it and try to get more learnings of it, and I'll also share those learnings here maybe in the next day. How was that day 4? Day 4 mein I woke up really late and I also went very late. This was my sir's GK marathon on the day 4, and it was actually good. I happened to cover a few topics over there. Only a few topics were not known to me, and I happened to create notes there and there, then and there itself. And it was a good revision of topics. Then what I did was I spoke to the topper of that boot camp, and basically I sat beside him only, and it was really nice of an experience. I got to know a lot of things. I mean, he was super nice guy. He didn't hide anything from me. I mean, he was just like an open book. I was asking him, he was telling, I was telling. I also happened to help him with a few documentation works which he didn't create, and he might have gotten into trouble if he wouldn't do that. So he also got a lot of help. I also shared a lot of strategies from my side, so did he. There is a nice one of the nice learnings which I learned from him was, इधर ही लिख लेते हैं वो learning, English में he simplifies stuff. Whenever there is a hard passage, what he does is he summarizes each paragraph and explains it to himself in short words. It might take a minute or two, but the amount of accuracy you get would be insane. So this thing would only work if you guys can save a lot of time on your legal. So as English and logical is the thing जहाँ पर comprehension issues होता है, so अगर आपका legal सही time पर चल रहा है तो you can do this in your logical and English. I mean, I will try this for a few times, and he also suggested me to not read newspapers a lot and go for AE on daily, summarize it. I mean, there were a lot of new learnings also. I asked him on various perspectives. अब जैसे if at all a CLAT 2025 papers come, how would he approach that? I asked the same questions for my mentors, a lot of people, and I asked him how is he going to tackle AR, and he gave me beautiful answers. I basically improved my strategies over there, and also happened to add some value to his preparation. So that was how the day 4 went. Then we gave a mock. How was All India Open mock? All India Open mock went, I mean, I wouldn't say बहुत ही अच्छा चला गया, and I wouldn't say बहुत ठीक ठाक. I mean, it was, this is okay, this is very good. तो वो यहाँ पर I mean good category में आया All India Open mock. My performance in the All India Open mock. Straight off the bat, the All India Open mock felt very easy, but that was one of my mistakes. I classified that mock as easy and I got a bit more complacent on legal, which actually backfired a bit. लीगल में 2 से 3 मार्क्स ज़्यादा ला सकता था, बट बिकॉज ऑफ द उस कॉम्प्लेक्सेंसी नहीं ला पाया. एंड देन आई वेंट टू लॉजिकल बहुत अच्छी थी. द AR सेट वॉज वेरी नाइस, एंड आई गेस द फर्स्ट पैसेज ऑफ लॉजिकल रीजनिंग वॉज ऑल्सो रियली नाइस. थोड़ा सा ज़्यादा दिमाग लग रहा था उसमें, सो माइट गेट अ लॉट ऑफ लर्निंग्स फ्रॉम दैट. देन लॉजिकल के बाद आई वेंट टू GK बेसिकली देयर इज अनदर लर्निंग विच आई फेल्ट वॉज कि बी रेडी फॉर सरप्राइजेस. अब जैसे आई डेंट एक्सपेक्ट them to give the answers in the passage itself, but they did give it, and a few people I know did not happen to read the passage and left a lot of questions because I read those passages. 10 से 12 क्वेश्चन तो बस पैसेजेस में ही थे. एंड जीके का आई फेल्ट इट वाज फेयरली ओके, अच्छा ही मार्क्स आ गए जीके में. एंड देन आई वेंट फॉर इंग्लिश. इंग्लिश में अगेन एक छोटा सा इम्प्रोवाइजेशन कराई इंग्लिश में. व्हाट आई डिड वाज आई डिड 3 पैसेजेस. 3 पैसेजेस में भी व्हाट आई डिड, अब लेट्स से इसमें छः छः छः, अब इसमें भी 6 क्वेश्चन है. इसके 6 क्वेश्चन कर दिए. इसमें से आई गॉट अ बिट डिफ़िकल्टी इन दिस, तो एक या दो क्वेश्चन छोड़ दिया इसमें से. थर्ड पैसेज वॉज फेयरली ईजी. आई एम नॉट श्योर इट वॉज सेकेंड और थर्ड, बट एक पैसेज में दो क्वेश्चन छोड़े थे एंड थर्ड पैसेज भी कर दिया. द पोम आई लेफ्ट इट फॉर द लास्ट. देन चुपचाप आई सॉ कि ज़्यादा टाइम लग रहा है इंग्लिश में और आई एम गेटिंग अ बिट ऑफ कॉम्प्लेसेंसी इन इंग्लिश, पढ़े नहीं जा रहा है. सो आई सिंपली वेंट टू द क्वांट्स. क्वांट्स में सेकेंड पैसेज कर लिया फर्स्ट, इट वॉज वेरी इजी. फर्स्ट पैसेज कर लिया, अगेन अनदर लर्निंग. फर्स्ट पैसेज में दो गलती कर दिया विच आई शुडंट हैव डन. आई मीन दोज वर classical calculation mistakes which I have done. So that actually this is the biggest mistake I would say of this particular mock कि quants अच्छा नहीं गया, 2 questions गलत चले गए. Then I came back, I did this, then I had like 5 minutes. So what I did this 5 minute में I अब एक this passage में I had a few doubts, so I revisited a few questions and I changed 2 questions. उनमें से एक क्वेश्चन का गलत ऑप्शन से आई वेंट टू गलत ऑप्शन अगेन, एंड एक क्वेश्चन का गलत से सही कर दिया. आई मीन दैट ग्रामर वाले क्वेश्चन इफ़ यू रिमेंबर. सो वो सही कर दिया. एंड दीज 2 क्वेश्चन ऑल्सो आई हैपन टू अटेम्प्ट, जिसमें एक सही चला गया एक गलत चला गया. एंड ऑन एंड ऑल इंग्लिश में आई हैव रियली क्वाइट वेल compared to my peers and also from the previous few mocks. बहुत अच्छा चला गया इंग्लिश. The vocabulary part has also improved significantly of mine. आई मीन बस एक ही गलत गया था आई गेस वोकैबलरी का, और majority of my vocab questions were right. So I'm really happy that I have taken that initiative to do that vocabulary even by spending a lot of time. So English का वैसा है, I'm seeing a lot of improvements in overall English का. So that is the biggest happiness point for me in English, and the biggest pain point was quants and legal. So ये ऐसा था. And then overall experience of the boot camp, वो थोड़ा नीचे कर लेते हैं. Overall experience was as expected. Expectation पे खरे उतरे legal edge. I mean, I didn't. There were a few things which I didn't expect but still happened well. I mean, मेरा baseline यहाँ पर था. I had this much amount of expectation and they came till here. थोड़ा expectation से ज़्यादा ही मिला. I mean, I didn't expect a lot but I happened to get a lot of insights. अब जैसे sectionals हुए, sectionals में ज़्यादा कुछ नहीं सीखा, बट द मॉक्स वर द बेस्ट पार्ट ऑफ लीगल एज का बूट कैम्प. यहाँ पर मॉक में आपको पता चल रहा था कि वेयर डू यू स्टैंड अमंग योर पीयर्स, आपका क्या रैंक बन रहा है, उनका क्या रैंक बन रहा है, एंड हाउ डू यू परफॉर्म इन प्रेशर. अनदर थिंग विच आई डिड वाज आई सैट 4 different places in the 4 mocks. दैट वाज अ नाइस थिंग. एंड 4 different places में एक प्लेस में माई एक्यूरेसी, आई मीन माई स्कोर गॉट अ बिट डिप्ड, एंड दैट वाज व्हेन आई सैट ऑन द फर्स्ट बेंच. And it was nice, I would say. So that is it.